Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. So, in the last episode we finished up Treasure Trove Cove, and in this episode we have a little housekeeping to do first. First off, if you come down here, there's this ding pot, and it says you've activated the magic cauldron. Find two of the same color to create a shortcut. Well, yes indeed, that will create a shortcut between two generally pretty far points in this overworld. You'll see more of those later. We'll get back to that, don't worry. However, up here is our next puzzle, and it is for Clanker's Cavern. If you want... Yes, I know I can place all the pieces by pressing the start, or, yeah, the right trigger. However, you didn't need to tell me that. You were actually blocking me from doing it before I was even doing it. Like, I was trying to do it, and you wouldn't let me. So, you're just a bitch, Bottles. That's all you really are. You're like, oh, this guy's better than I am in every single way. And then you're like, oh, well, what can I do to spite him? And whatever that is, you do it. Yes. Okay, either way, right up here is Clanker's Cavern, which is the place we just unlocked, of course. However, to get across, you're going to need to hit this blue switch, because that's a little too high of a ledge to jump out of the water into on the other side. So, let's just hop our way across these. Thank God you don't have to flutter jump or anything, just hop. And before you go in there, actually, there's something you don't want to miss. It's really easy to forget, but there is a Mumbo token up here. Many tricks are up my sleeve. To save yourself, you better leave. And I'm actually going to sit up in my chair. I was totally slouching, and... Okay. Now we're ready to do Clanker's Cavern. Yes, indeed. I'm going to punch it with my steed? I don't know. I'm not Gruntilda, clearly. Oops, okay. I can do this. If you just jump, and then you'll end up on there, and you can jump up. And there is your Mumbo token, your first one in this level. I've decided that I am going to try to get all the Mumbo tokens, by the way. Like, I know I said in the comments that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get them all or not. Well, I'm going to try, if nothing else. Jinjo! So happy. Man, why did... that totally came out of my mouth unbeknownst to myself. Like, I wasn't intending on saying that. It's just like, there was a Jinjo, and so happy seemed like the right thing to say. How many times is that going to happen this LP, I wonder? Tons, I'm sure. Clanker. Bzz, I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. Well, yeah, so Clanker is a little bit of a complainer. He is a robot thing. He is a huge metal shark dude, yet he wants clean water. And the only way to do that is going to be to lift him out of the water. So if we head straight down here, you might notice that I'm getting low on air. Well, thank God there's this little fish right here. And he has air. And you can use it, and you can get... Actually, you know what? Let's pick up this Jinjo right here, and you can get your air back. So he is going to become your lifeline down here. He is more important than anything else, that fish. That fish is your priority above all else is the fish and getting your air. Because if you don't have air, then you die. And if you die, then you don't have anything except death. And you don't want to only have death. Death is not a really good possession. Oh, okay. Fighting back to sneeze. I apologize. Okay, and we're going to get this last note, swim up through the keyhole, or completely miss the keyhole, but I'm going to go find the fish, because I am running low on air. Don't you dare pop, Bubble. Thank you, air. Awesome. Okay, now I can go swim through the damn keyhole, and you know what? Let's pick up a Bubble on the way. It was right in front of us. So if we just slow down our swimming, and then we turn straight around and just go through it again... That will turn the entire thing, which is going to raise Clanker straight out of the water. So, that should clear him up. Ooh, he has a gold tooth. I wonder if that's significant of anything. Definitely not spoiling anything there. Though I don't really know how you could classify that as a spoiler. But, oh, it's fish, you were swimming that whole time. You were just in front of me. Now you're behind me. Can I win with you, fish? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, before we go surface, however, as you can see, I kind of filled up my air. There's a couple more things we want to do underwater. The first of which, there's a pipe around here somewhere. If I could get my camera back. Thank you. It's this pipe right here. There's a whole bunch of notes in it. And we probably want to get those notes, because knowing me, I'll forget about them or something. Come on, camera, work with me here. Seriously. Okay, thank you. This camera's not being nice to me underwater today. I have no control, and I feel really far away from Banjo and Kazooie right now. Okay, so now we're getting low on air, so let's go surface really quick. Because God knows you don't want to die. There's really no forgiveness in this game with dying underwater. You know what? Let's take care of the underwater stuff last. Why not? I mean, there's some stuff to do up here. First off, kill that guy. And man, could the camera be any closer to Banjo right now? Seriously, what is up with the camera today? Thank you. Okay, there we go. I felt like I was not in control of the camera for a while. However, all that's up here is that Mumbo token. However, there's also, with that switch pad, another thing we want to do, which is to jump to the left this time. And there's a pipe here as well, which is going to lead to a couple more things. You probably hear that Jinjo right there. Well, he is right in here, as I recall. Let's see. Yep, that would be the orange Jinjo. And I would recommend doing the Talon Trot down here, because Banjo will slide off this. And you want to get all those notes, but you also want to get in here. Because in here is a empty honeycomb piece. An empty honeycomb piece, rather. Got to get our A and An's correct. But basically, there's going to be a whole bunch of also these little hexagon pipes. There's a whole bunch of these all throughout the entire underwater infrastructure. And you're going to have to swim through all of them to get everything. One has a Jiggy, one has a Jinjo, one has an entire cave. Yeah, this one has the Jiggy. It's super long, but that's okay. I'm going to look for the green one now. The green one should be to the left of this pipe, as I recall. Because I'll be able to surface in there and get some air. And there's a Jiggy one in there as well. Man, I'm just going to try to smash this place. Yeah, right here. Well, I suppose it's to the right. However, I was thinking if you were facing the hole, it would be to the left. So, I was correct and wrong at the same time. And man, I'm kind of cutting close on air here if I didn't say so myself. Which I guess I just did say so. Oh, what do we have here? We have, snippets, Jigsaw's ours, fight us you must. Well, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the fact that we can kill 3 of them all at once, because they all just came over to me and they welcomed death upon their bodies and souls. And this is the final one right here. There's only 4 of them. That could not have gone any easier. Beaten snippets, mutants are we. Yours is prize. I wish I would have read the whole first thing, because I kind of like that voice. But unfortunately, alas, I was not ready for the text to come out, so I started advancing it automatically without even realizing. Oh, get up on that pipe, would you, Banjo? Come on, thank you. Okay. Man, we have a lot of eggs. Eggs is something you don't use much in this game, frankly. Like, as useful as they are, this is the Green Cave edition of the Jiggy Dance, by the way. Soon to be... There's going to be a whole bunch of underwater editions in this episode, I can already tell. But to the right here, there should be another cave that we want to go in. Oh, is it all the way down there, really? Damn. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to surface first and get up here. Don't get in that guy, but these 2 notes right here, I find these are the easiest 2 to forget in the entire level. There's one right here. However, as you fly along this is reminiscent of the Shark Tooth Cave in Treasure Island. Or Treasure Island, what am I saying? No, Treasure Trove Cove. I forget those two Jiggies all the time. Okay, however, that also brings us right down to where we want to go. Kind of. Yeah, this one is where we want to go. There's a Mumbo token in here. There's just everything and all. Oh, get the Mumbo token, please. Thank you. Okay, there's just all sorts of places to go in here. How many Mumbo tokens is that we've gotten in here now? There's gonna be a Jinjo in this one. Blue Jinjo, as I recall. That's one above the very beginning. One in the hole at the top when we were jumping through. One there. And I feel like we've gotten one more that I'm forgetting as well, but don't quote me on that because I'm not positive. Okay, we can finally... This is something you don't want to forget as well. Like, we raised Clanker up, and he gave us a Jiggy, but we didn't ever come and collect it until just now. This is the Clanker's Back tail fin edition of the Jiggy Dance. And we got a free note out of the deal, too. Bzzz, Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker. Oh, Clanker, you're a garbage disposal. Your teeth hurt from eating too much garbage. Okay, that's a little trick right there. Whenever you are Kazooie, you just need to attack that door to open it. However, whenever you're Kazooie and you're talon trotting would be a better way to put it. You can't do this little flutter that I just did. All you can do to like slow yourself down or get a little more distance is the beak peck. So that's a useful. Oh no, shit! I thought I'd be able to run underneath him. Oops, that was my bad. However, as I was saying, like that's the only thing you can do to try to slow yourself down or whatever is just that little beak peck, which I did there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had enough distance, which was my derp. So come on, raise yourself up, Clanker, so I can, thank you, lawn jump onto your back. Because there's a couple more notes back there that I want to get right now, so I don't have to come back for them later. Just coming back for stuff like that sucks when you forget. Because that's the kind of stuff that's easy to forget, and then you're like, where are those final notes? I already got the ones that were up there. Well, yeah, you got half of them. You didn't get them all, lest you forget. See, I was able to do the beak peck from the talon trot there, but not the flutter jump. Or the flutter thing. Let's go take care of Clanker's teeth. He's probably in some serious pain, and we can help him out. Why it happens to be the gold tooth that hurts, I mean, considering that's the fake tooth, you'd think that's the one that would hurt the least. But if we get inside this one, we should get a Mumbo token out of the deal. Yeah, Mumbo token. And now try not to fall down, because if you can get back out, you can just fly right around to the other side here, and you can knock out this other tooth as well, because he has multiple toothaches, which sucks for him. Oh, come on. Oh, you're too low now? Really? Would you just get out there? Oh, no, I'm missing all the time. There we go. And if you get in here, you get yourself a Jiggy. So, woo! Jiggy! This is the tooth edition of the Jiggy Dance. And we are now halfway done with the Jiggies in this world. That's a good feeling. Don't die here. Why don't you pick up some honey? Or you can throw all the honey into the water. That seems like an equally good idea. Thank you, Banjo, for suggesting such a wonderful thing. I don't know why I didn't think of that myself. I mean, throwing the honey in the water, it's brilliant. You are so much better at this than me, Banjo. I should never have questioned or doubted you. So watch out for these little tentacle rapists here, so you don't want to have anything to do with them, because they poke. Why a tentacle pokes, I'm not quite sure. But here we're going to have a little race. And if any of you can beat my time, feel free to post it in the video response. I'd be interested, because I'm actually quite good at this. So, ready, set, go. Okay. So basically you're just going to run through all the hoops here. Oh shit! Okay, well you're all going to beat my time now. That was poorly played on my end, as Raocow would say. So, I apologize for that blatant lack of skill there. That was my bad, guys. My bad again. Everything's my bad this episode. So this one you have to do the flutter thing to get through them both. And then there's one more down here. I want to say my record is having like 18 on the clock or 17 on the clock or something. But whenever you do this, it's going to finally raise the water level, and it's going to drop a Jiggy out of nowhere up there. So if we just swim right on up, pretty soon here we'll be able to jump out and fly into the wall a couple times, and fly into the wall again, and finally get a Jiggy. Thank you. That was the uvula edition of the Jiggy Dance, I guess. I mean, like, I don't know what else to call that, really. The stomach edition? I don't know. I kind of like uvula. That's a fun word to say. Just gotta get our notes here more than anything. So we don't want to go out, so just turn around and come on back in. That entrance there, or that exit there, rather, and the exit on the opposite side, they will lead you out of Clanker's gills. Like, you'll just swim out the little grates that his gills are in on his sides. And right down here, we have our final Jinjo! So you might want to put on the brakes with the A button, so you don't have to do some tricky maneuvering down here to get the lawn hole tentacle rape edition of the Jiggy Dance, or the not Jiggy Dance, the Jiggy Swim, or something. I don't even know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys don't care what the edition is. That makes no difference to you guys. It probably just pisses you guys off. I apologize. I'm gonna keep doing it though. I think it's kind of funny. Come on. There we go. So we're gonna basically just fly right up to where that gold feather is. Not this gold feather. However, we'll pick this one up along the way. No, this gold feather right here. And if we get right in here, then come on. Actually, thank you for flying in there. There's Bottles here, and he's going to teach us some stuff. Some super stuff. This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold the right or left trigger and push the right stick right. Keep the right or left trigger held and use the left stick to move around. Use it wisely though, as this move requires gold feathers. You can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. You've learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. Noblesse oblige. We pray for your continued success as a savior. Let's see if I can get through this without getting hit. Nope, I already screwed it up. Or, no, yeah, I did screw it up. Okay, there is a way that you can literally get through this entire thing without getting hit and without using gold feathers. This is the Spinning Saw Blades edition of the Jiggy Dance, the dangerous one. So if I hold, there we go. So now we can get that through, and I missed a note in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, typical me, just missing stuff right and left. Terrific Spoon is online. That's a coworker of mine. Man, I should probably sign out of Xbox Live when I'm going to be recording these, because all those notifications coming up, yeah, that's not going to fly. McFly. Okay, we just need to get out of Clanker now. That should be everything inside Clanker that we can access from here. Other than that, there's just a couple things left to do outside here. The first of which is going to be to get back on top of Clanker, because we need to fuck with his blowhole a bit. Fuck his blowhole, even. Right here. If we ride this, it's gonna shoot this screw straight into the sky, and we're gonna be hitching a ride on that train. Yeah. Okay, so I've always found with precision jumps like this, if you jump, or precision pipes or whatever, walkways like that, if you jump, you're almost guaranteed not to miss because you have such good air control of your character. Not only Banjo do you have like good control in the air, but then you have Kazooie's Flutter just in case, and that almost worked out. So now we need to go down inside the blowhole after he shoots it out. So would you fire your blowhole? Thank you. And we can jump down inside, and here's an area that you couldn't access otherwise. First of all, we have the bitch switch, which raises her eyes out of the skies. We have a couple. Nope. Come on. We have a couple. Couple more notes here. Why are you sending me a message right now? I'm in the middle of recording something and you don't know that. Ooh, we're almost dead. I like Kazooie's look in the top left-hand corner. Banjo looks all sad, but Kazooie looks like a fucking badass. She's just like, yeah, I know I'm cool. I know I'm what's up. Problem? And Banjo's like, Kazooie's a gangster. What am I gonna do? Ah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying? Seriously? Okay, I'm missing a empty honeycomb piece, aren't I? Isn't there 2 in here? Is there? Oh, there is, yes, and I know where it is. Okay, never mind. I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. It is actually, it's right here. If you swim down right here, I kind of wish this was Super Mario 64, where like when you surface, you recover your life. But if you swim up into this pipe, just like so, and you swim around a little bit, if I can find the damn thing, it's right there. Would you please get it? Thank you. And we should get an extra life out of the deal. Woohoo! Okay, and it restores all our life. How convenient. Now we're not going to die. And I have 4 notes remaining. However, all those notes I actually left at the beginning of the level. So, yeah, I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. Honestly, this is one of my least favorite levels in all of Banjo Kazooie is Clanker's Cavern. This and Rusty Bucket Bay. And, I don't even hate Rusty Bucket Bay. Like, it's kind of annoying, but I think it's a really cool level with some really good atmosphere. Clanker's Cavern is just kind of annoying, and I don't know. It's not my favorite. I mean, to each their own, however. I know there's people who really like Clanker's Cavern. So, whatever. So here's our final notes right here on the track that we did not take the first time. You found all 100 notes. Yes, I realized that. I called you Boggy once. No, Bottles. I realized that. I just told them that. Once again, you were not listening to me. This is going to be a constant thing between you and me, isn't it, Bottles? God. Either way, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. See you guys next time.